Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back once again to the Kass Mobile Tech channel. Today, I have a Samsung Galaxy A24 brought in by one of my customers. The customer told me that after updating the phone, the touch screen completely stopped responding. So today, we are going to diagnose and repair this phone together using a software solution. First, we connect the phone to the computer and check the device information. As you can see on the computer, this is a Samsung Galaxy A24, model A245F. The phone is currently running binary C with One UI 8.5. Since the touch problem started immediately after the software update, we suspect that the new software version may be causing a compatibility problem with the touch system. For this reason, we are going to try a software downgrade using compatible firmware with One UI 8.0. Before starting the flashing process, I have already downloaded the required Odin flashing tool and the compatible downgrade firmware. I have also extracted the firmware files and organized everything in a folder so that the flashing process will be easier and faster. Now, let's move on to the actual flashing process. First, we need to put the phone into download mode. To do this, we hold the volume down and power buttons together to force the phone to shut down. As soon as the phone shuts down, we immediately press and hold the volume up and volume down buttons together while connecting the phone to the computer. The phone now enters download mode, and we are ready to continue. Next, we open Odin on the computer. Once Odin detects the phone, we can see that the device is connected successfully. Now we need to load the firmware files into Odin. We start with the BL file. After that, we load the AP file. The AP file is usually much larger than the other firmware files, so loading it can take some time. Don't worry if Odin appears to be processing the file for a while. We simply need to be patient and wait until it finishes. After the AP file is loaded, we add the CP file. Finally, we load the CSC file. Now all the required firmware files are loaded into Odin, and everything is ready for flashing. Before we start, always make sure that you are using firmware that is compatible with the exact model and binary of the phone. Now we click the Start button and begin the flashing process. Odin starts transferring the firmware files to the phone. While the flashing process is running, it is very important not to disconnect the USB cable, turn off the computer, or close Odin. We need to wait patiently until the flashing process is completely finished. As you can see, Odin has now completed the flashing process successfully without any errors. The phone automatically restarts and begins booting into the system. The first boot after flashing can take longer than normal, so we wait patiently while the phone starts up. And finally, the phone has booted successfully. Now let's test the touchscreen. As you can see, the touch is responding normally again. The problem has been fixed without opening the phone and without replacing the screen. In this case, the touch problem was resolved simply by downgrading the phone to a compatible software version. Now we will complete the initial setup. Test the phone one more time, and make sure everything is working properly before returning it to the customer. The phone is now ready, and we can hand it back to our customer. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Kass Mobile Tech, and turn on notifications for more mobile software repair videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.